Age fans, people of the interwebs, it's me, Sam Warren, back for another Star Trek The Official Starships Collection review, and this time we're doing Harry Mudd's J-Class Starship, also known as Stella. Now, as per usual, you get the ship, the magazine, nice glossy magazine, and the ship itself. You can see it says Stella right there, but more on that in a little bit. So, as per usual, specifications: type cargo ship, affiliation independent, in use 23rd century, length 18 metres approximately, crew 6, top speed warp 4, weaponry, it's got a single phaser emitter. And then we've got a real nice CG render of the aft section there, which is really cool. The crew of the USS Enterprise first got the glimpse at Harry Mudd's starship on the view screen as it tried to escape an asteroid field. The vessel was worn with age and not emitting identification beam. This meant it was causing a menace to navigation. Captain Kirk wanted to question its occupants, but Harry Mudd refused to answer. The J-Class Starship was Federation design, and by the latter half of 23rd century, it was often used by private traders as cargo or transport ships. It featured a short warp nacelle pods that hung down from below the main body of the ship. And then we've got, because it goes into a little bit of the episode Mudd's Women, and then another image there, and then we've got the Venus drug here. Harry Mudd was a rogue trader and smuggler. He did not have much of a Harry Mudd was a rogue trader and smuggler. He did not have much of a conscience, and he was prepared to sell women into marriage for the highest price. He lived by his wits. Unfortunately for him, he was rather lacking in the brains department. The crew of the Enterprise encountered him again when they found him on a planet inhabited entirely by androids. They intended to use him. They intended to every whim, but he was not allowed to leave as they wanted to study him. And then we've got the topographical scan, which is a really cool thing there. It's got some really good detail. Although it doesn't really go into parts very much. It goes sensor dome, warp nacelle, deflector dish. Got 2 deflector dishes. Let's see. He was referred to Harry Mudd's comments about his estranged wife. The episode I Mudd, his J-Class Starship, was going to be called Stella. Michael Kuda, and visual effects producer of the remastered episode, said it would have been labelled with the name of the ship and seen more clearly. J-Class Starships were used in the 22nd century. These were large freighter ships like the ECS Horizon, which we've got, and were completely different than the small J-Class Starship used by Harry Mudd. Asteroid belts were significantly quantified by the Schiller rating. The asteroid field that Harry Mudd encountered had a Schiller rating of 35, a level that required use of strong deflected shields to survive. Lithium crystals were used to power the Enterprise. These crystals were processed by cracking stations, such as the one on Delta Vega. According to Harry Mudd, these were 300 times the weight in diamonds and 1,000 times the weight in gold. So there you go. And then we've got designing the ship. The camera's falling off there. I don't want that. Too high. There we are. Sorry, like I say, I'm just have to do in guerrilla style since my tripod broke. I'm having to use blue tack. It isn't working very well. But anyway, so then we've got designing the ship, and you can see it's a very simplistic design, but most of the 23rd century stuff was, but that's no bad thing. Because here we've got the original episode, where it was just a undefined yellow blob, and in this one we've got what appears to be a ship fly through an asteroid field. The ship itself was designed based upon the original idea of the F-class shuttle, which is there, which is a really cool idea. So taking something that was like a design that was put forward back in the day, and adapting that design, and designing it for the remastered, which is really cool. And then strangely, this magazine goes into the women of Star Trek. Harry Mudd would have been a better thing here, but there you go. You got Mudd's Women, The Cage, Mirror Mirror, Wolf and the Fold, Amok Time, Private Little War, Requiem for Methuselah, The Cloudminders, Who Mourns for Adonais, Wink of an Eye, All Our Yesterdays, This Side of Paradise, What Little Girls Are Made Of, Ellen of Troyes, Shore Leave, By Any Other Name, That Which Survives. You know, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful women of the original series. Particularly, what's she called? Lieutenant Carolyn Paramus from Who Mourns for Adonais. She was tasty, tasty. So yeah, then we've got on screen first appearance of Mudd's Women. The episode Mudd's Women marked the first appearance of the cyclorama display that was used on the show in different planets. Although I'll start again. Throughout the series, and it was with different colour fillers to give the impression that the crew were looking at different planets. Unfortunately, the problem often arose when coloured gels either faded or burned up in front of the hot lights and produced the unbearable stink. The backdrop used for the planet Rigel 4 was blue, and it was used in the episode The Enemy Within, except it was coloured brown. Gene Dianarski played Chief Miner on Rigel 4 in Mudd's Women. He also played as Krodak in the Season 3 episode Mark of Gideon. And he was later played Commander Ophil Quinteros in the Next Generation episode 11001001. Mudd's Women, the pilot episode, when I was on before, the only episode referred to the power being lithium crystals. It was decided to change and invented the element dilithium in later episodes. And next one, we get the Federation Scout ship, which is looking cool. And then we've got a lovely image on the back there. Now, a little bit of trivia that's not in the book. Harry Mudd is Star Trek the original series is only returning guest character. He appeared in 2 episodes. I mean, I'm not talking about the bridge crew or the Starfleet crew. He's the only actor to be brought back as the same character. William Campbell played Trelane, and then he played Captain Koloff. So actors returned, but not as the same character. And I'm really low in the frame there, sorry. Yes, so we get the ship, and it's really lovely. And it just says Stella on it. I love the hull markings, the panel lines. They are fantastic. It's a very simplistic design, very 1950s, very 1960s. But it invokes the original series. We've got clear plastic in the Buzzard collectors. It's got 2 deflector dishes, which is really cool. I think they're actually the same as the Enterprise. And we got like a clear plastic dome, sensor dome there, and we got this wonderful sort of blue section around there that could be, crew quarters or something like that. I'm not quite sure, just a design. Like I said, I love the fact that it's called Stella. And we've got some beautiful impulse engines there as well. So overall, we've got some more design, more moulded detail on the bottom there. Some sort of plasma conduits or something maybe. Oh man, the nail's a bit blackened. I don't know how that's happened. And then we've got, is it moulded or is it painted in? Oh no, it's actually moulded into the thing. You've got a cargo bay door there, which is really cool. It's a pity they didn't put clear plastic in the impulse engine there, but it'd been quite hard because it's, if you look carefully, I don't know if it's going to pick out. Yeah, there you go. It's individually moulded, which is really cool. So yeah, not a lot to be said really, but since I've got this the other day, I've really been enamoured with it. I mean, you could easily put the nacelles on that way, and if you just turned it around, you could go that way. You can use it as a different class of ship or something. That's pretty cool. But you can see elements borrowed from Starfleet vessels, such as the way the hull tapers in there, the nacelles, the deflector dish. It's also got an element of Klingon in there as well. I mean, these wings definitely evoke Klingon ships. But it's supposed to be a Starfleet, like a Federation civilian ship, used for transport and cargo and stuff. And you get the stand, and it says Mudd's J-Class cargo ship on there. There we are, as you can see. And then we put it on the stand, and it stands really lovely. If you're cherry picking original series ships, this will sit really nice next to the Botany Bay and the Antares and of course the Enterprise and the Klingon battle D7 battle cruiser and stuff. But if you're cherry picking, get this one because it's such a unique design. It was never actually in the original series as it aired back in the 60s, but it was in the remastered, and it's really cool. It's a nice little thing, and it's nice to have a ship on the view screen rather than just an undefinable yellow blob, So yeah, so that's me. That's Harry Mudd's ship, and I will catch you later. Bye for now.